Hey everybody, I'm Garrick DeMeyer from Royal Constrictor Designs. Sorry it's been a while since I've done a video. We've had this huge cleaning and renovation kind of reorganization project going on here, which I'm actually going to show in a future video. But rest assured, I will be doing more videos soon. I haven't really had a whole lot of stuff hatching lately, so that's been part of the problem. I know I did a series of videos on showing adult morphs last year. I might have to do a few more of those now. Just a little lean on babies. I think I've got maybe 6 clutches incubating right now. And I've actually got a couple clutches here that we're going to cut open today. Hopefully with good results, we'll see. But I still do have a lot available too. As you can see, all of these over here. This is part of the reorganization project that we have going on here. That's one wall of babies. This is another wall of babies. These are all for sale. And then I've got this wall here too. Some of these are actually holdbacks, but most of them are babies that are available right now. So I had a great 2019. Thanks for all my customers who bought lots of snakes from me. It was really appreciated. But I produced a lot of snakes and I still have a lot left over. So if you're looking for any ball pythons, make sure to check out my website, royalconstrictordesigns.com. I just loaded up, I think, another 130 on there a couple of weeks ago. So I've got a lot on there, probably about 400 or more on there right now, and I've still got plenty more to post as well. I'm also going to be posting more adult breeders for sale, especially once the breeding season goes on, and females that I no longer need lay their clutches this year, then they'll be up for sale on the website as well, so stay tuned for that. So in the meantime, let's take a look at some clutches here. So I think we'll go through this clutch first. This is one that hatched and shed already. This is Tofino Enchi bred to another Tofino Enchi. So when they first hatch, Tofinos and albinos and Toffies can all look very, very similar. But as they grow, the Toffies start to change, the white starts to change to lavender, or actually purple, very quickly. The Tofinos have a more gradual change, and of course the albinos stay white. So I'm not going to know for sure what all these are anytime real soon, but I'll raise them up for a bit, and once the lavender starts coming through, I'll be able to have a better idea. So this is either a Toffee, Tofino, or albino super Enchi. You can see the really reduced pattern in there. Almost looks like it's got spider in it, but it does not have spider in it for sure. It does have pretty dark eyes for an albino, which is usually an indicator of a Tofino or a Toffee. Here, let's move these. Here, can get them out here. So these guys all just shed. This is one of my really, really late season clutches from this year, or from, I guess, late 2019, early 2020. They were late in 2019, but they hatched in 2020. There's this one here too. This one I'm sure is at least a Tofino, if not a Toffee. I'm pretty sure it's a Toffee. I just love the pattern on the head of that one. And then here's a albino or Toffee or Tofino Enchi. So when you're breeding a Tofino to a Tofino, you get albinos, Tofinos, and Toffies. So it takes a little while to figure out what they are. There's another one. I'm going to say that one's probably going to end up being a Tofino, just by the eye color. It might not show up on the camera, but it's a little bit darker than most of them. These guys aren't going to sit still. But anyway, this is the pile of snakes from that clutch. So I'll do updates on these, especially the Super Enchi, albino, Toffee, or Tofinos, once they start to change color a little bit. I did produce some Enchi Toffies last year, and I kept 2 males back, and they are awesome looking. The pattern is just so strong on them, and they're just really nice. So I imagine the Super Enchi version is going to be pretty spectacular as well. Okay, so now let's get on to some egg cutting. Okay, this first clutch is actually another Tofino clutch. This is from a Tofino Black Pastel bred to a Tofino Enchi. And I have to cut these today because half the babies are poking out already. So we'll maybe get a little bit better look and see what these are. I don't want to, there you go. Not really going to know what these are right now because, again, the thing with the Topinos and Toppies, you know, there could be black pastel albinos, there could be, I mean, a lot of different things. So there could be black pastel and Topino, or Enchi crosses with albino, Topino, and Toppy in here. So I imagine this clutch will take a little while to figure out what's what. A lot of these guys have the white looks a little bit lavender already, which is usually a pretty good indicator that it's going to be a Toffee. The Toppies really change quick. I'm going to say that's a black pastel. I knew we wouldn't be able to see all that much in this. I just figured I had to cut this clutch today, so I might as well throw it up on a video. That one's got some lavender in it already. There he's sticking his little head out. I still never ever get tired of seeing baby ball pythons hatch. It's just so cool. Best part about this job. So again, the way I incubate my eggs, vermiculate on the bottom. There's probably an inch on the bottom, completely saturated. Not quite to the point where the light diffuser is going to sink down in, but almost. Like, it's pretty wet. And then I put the light diffuser on there. I just buy these at Home Depot. They come in big, like 4-foot sheets. I cut them with a wire cutters down to the size I need to fit inside of these containers. And then the eggs go directly on top of that. I try to make sure the eggs don't touch the sides or the back. You can see all the condensation on the top here. If the eggs are touching the top when all that condensation occurs, the eggs will wick the water off of this and potentially drown the embryo inside if it soaks in. So, and for ventilation with this, I do one tiny air hole in each of the 4 sides, and that's it. That's plenty of air exchange for the eggs. It also doesn't allow much, if any, of the moisture from the vermiculite to leave the egg box, so that means you don't have to add any water to it. Now, depending on how tight your lids fit, you may have to add water occasionally. It's always a good idea to check in on your eggs from time to time, but you really don't want to tinker with them too much. Mostly just leave them alone. These locking tops for these types of containers really hold the moisture in well. So there's really, the air or the moisture just does not escape from these very well. Okay, now this clutch, this is the one that I'm really hoping. This one's gonna make or break the video. This is a pastel double het clown pied to a pastel double het clown pied. So these have not started hatching yet. I have no clue what's in here. Let's just see how lucky I get. So there's a 1 in 16 chance that there's gonna be a clown pied in this clutch. A 1 in 32 chance that it's gonna be either a pastel clown pied or a banana clown pied. So let's just see what happens. And then there's always a chance that you could have a pastel banana clown pied as well. So I'd like to get at least a clown pied out of this clutch, but can't control what happens now. Let's just cut them open and see what's in here. There's a banana pied for sure. It's a good sign. Now let's just see if I can figure out if there happens to be clown in this. I don't see the head anywhere. Some yolk in there yet. This might have been a day or two early. I can clearly feel the babies in there, so it's not, I don't think it's too early, but the fact and also these eggs were laid on the same day that the other clutch was, so they should be ready to hatch, but really hoping to see the head because that would let me know if it's a clown pied. Usually when the eggs are ready to hatch, there's not too much yolk left. Looks like a pastel banana. I don't see anything in there that would make me think clown or pied. Hitting the odds pretty well on banana though. Pastel. So that would be a possible double het. We got a few different clown pied project animals available right now too. If you check them out on my website. Ooh, that would be. Looks like a clown pied. That's definitely a clown head. Definitely a pied body. Let's see if we can open this one up just a little bit more. Pastel clown pied right there. I'm really glad I actually filmed this. I thought my odds aren't going to be very good. I'm not going to have anything good in this video. Awesome. Hopefully that one will be a clown pied as well. I'd love to hit on a banana clown pied. That's what I was going for with this clutch. That's why I bred a banana double het to that female. I could have just bred my pastel clown pied to it, but I wanted the chance to hit on a banana. I was hoping that luck would be on my side. A really, really nice banana. Possible double het, of course. So I think that one is let me think. I produced 2 males and I think 3 female clown pied so far. So that would be the 6th clown pied that I've produced. Not super common snakes, that's for sure. This looks like a super pastel. I don't think my banana clown pied is pastel. Not the best looking egg I've ever seen, but should be a good baby in there. Definitely a baby in there. I'm not sure what its status is. It's weird, usually their heads are up at the top. Well, I don't want to mess with her too much, her or him, probably him. Okay, I'm gonna go wash my gooey hands off now, which happens all the time when you're cutting eggs open. So I will be back with more videos soon. Just got to come up with some ideas for some new ones. I know I've got a few more really nice clutches incubating. I might show off some of the stuff that I actually have available right now in some future videos, maybe show some more adults. And at some point soon, I'm not 100% sure, maybe in my next video, I will do a new facility tour or at least a new main room tour here. We've been really, really hard at work. We scrub the walls down, really clean everything. I've got all the spider webs out. Sometimes spider webs just accumulate. For some reason, any place that reptiles are being bred in that's warm always seems to attract spiders. So we get webs up by the lights and stuff sometimes. We clean the floors off. We really, really cleaned this place up really nicely. So I'm hoping to show it off in a video very soon. We just got a few little minor touch-ups to do on it yet. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. I know I'm enjoying working in here. It's really nice, big open spaces and everything. It's awesome. So anyway, in the meantime, make sure to check out my website, royalconstrictordesigns.com, and let me know if there's anything that you're interested in or if you have any questions about anything else. I'll see you soon.